Hi, it's Andy.
Hi, it's Dave.
Hi, it's Kirk.
Welcome to the A.D.K. Rock and Metal channel, and today we are going to check out a band called Dark Tranquillity, and the song is Not Nothing.
Not nothing.
Yeah, crap name for a song.
That's a double negative.
So it's something
Kind
then.
of.
So that's what the song is called. It's something.
Swedish melodic death metal pioneers.
So they were the band that kind of came out of the several members from In Flames.
Were some of them in Flames? Oh, okay.
Yeah, so basically the originators of In Flames, I believe, went off then and created Dark Tranquillity after the first album.
I know that their second effort was in Terrorizer's top 100 albums of the 90s, so definitely credited as one of the pioneers of progressive melodic death metal.
So this was when I started looking at In Flames the first time. People said I should check out Dark Tranquillity because the original singer from In Flames is the singer of Dark Tranquillity, and so if you really liked their very, very first album, you should like Dark Tranquillity before they went more commercial. So let's go check them out.
Dark Tranquillity.
They're much more visual.
Are they? Okay.
So a lot of their videos are animated style and quite detailed and stuff like that, rather than whereas In Flames are a bit more in your face classic.
What's this song called, sorry?
Something.
Not Nothing.
Jack Kroger.
Queensrÿche. Trying to find this song.
Must be new. It only came out today.
Oh, okay, yeah. Or is that their albums? Oh, that's their albums.
They must have come off the new album.
You don't have the singles. Yeah, I'll go on to that. Oh, good riff. Fuck yes.
See, even though I'm not a big progressive guy, I actually like Dark Tranquillity because there's soul to it.
Yeah.
Also reminds me a bit of some Paradise Lost.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
A lot of people said this is where that were In Flames fans moved over to Dark Tranquillity when In Flames became new metalish.
Yeah.
They were like, they kept the faith alive with classic melodic death.
So yeah, this came out, it comes out on the 16th of August. Yeah, it's track number 4. It's from the upcoming album. I'll mention that, yeah.
I think, Mikhail Shane was the original vocalist.
Mikhail Steiner, yeah.
Was the original vocalist.
Ex-vocalist for Hammerfall and In Flames, yeah. Was it the original one?
He's also, what's weird, this is also in Halo Effect, which is also made up of other In Flames members.
Yeah, I reviewed that album. 5 out of 10. Yeah, you're right. Look, you did the demo, 93.
Yeah, Lunar Shade's their first proper album.
Good riff, that. Paradise Lost with like tasty guitar riffs. You're right, there's soul in his voice, and even though it's like a death metal growl.
There's viciousness in it.
Yeah.
There's clarity.
Humanity in it.
There's clarity in the vocals. It's not like you can't understand what they're saying. That's the problem, is when we listen to some of our local bands who do this sort of vocal, I can't understand what they're singing.
Yeah.
They've gone too guttural.
Becca's good though, from Jackal's Backwards. He's probably the best of them. You're right about the Paradise Lost influence, that's what I'm hearing here.
The Sims. Because melodic death metal is not one of your favourite genres, is it?
No,
You're not a fan of that.
Although I love Heartwork by Carcass, which probably pioneers it. I don't like all the Swedish bands. I don't mind, it's just boring. See, I like when you can hear the rhythm guitar during a solo. Good sign of production, that.
I like that.
Yeah.
There's little flourishes of speed, but it just keeps under control.
Probably, again, I think the chorus is repeated too many times.
I disagree. I think that they work, personally. Getting the story across.
And at least they're doing it in a death metal voice as well, which I prefer.
There's also a whole thing about Dark Tranquillity and how it's again very story based about they pick a topic for the album and then that's what they focus on.
Yeah.
And all the songs correlate to that topic.
Mikhail Stana.
Whereas a lot of people write songs and then kind of come up with the concept of an album, they actually will come up with the concept of what they want to achieve with the album.
Yeah.
With the songs, the topic they're going to cover, and then they write the songs with that in mind. Very delicate voice.
Good melody on the piano.
It's actually quite short for a Dark Tranquillity track. They're usually like 7-8 minute long.
Progressive melody.
Yeah, they are. Okay, here we go. So that was Dark Tranquillity and Not Nothing, which means it's something. Andy.
Dark Tranquillity, band I've heard of, been around for years. Kirk will, I'm sure, fill in exactly when they were formed. Did they have black metal origins?
Mainly death metal.
Okay.
Yeah, and being from Sweden, not
Yeah.
much black metal.
Okay. Yeah.
Most of the guys in the band, original lineup of Dark Tranquillity, were all pretty much ex-In Flames guys. Not just the singer. There was the guitarist left from In Flames, and he went over it as well. And then they changed, and that was after the first album on Lunar Strain, which is where they were really aggressive.
Yeah.
So early, what's interesting here is this album or this song is very different to early Dark Tranquillity.
Right.
To the extremity, they've softened, I would definitely say.
Yeah. I say my first experience of the band, I thought was really good. There's been a lot of thought put into what this band have created. There's so many elements from the subtle keyboards, the solo as well. I mean that was excellent. He's not showboating. He's not posturing. It really complemented the song.
Yeah.
The vocals is different. The vocal deliveries. I mean, it deserves more than just one quick video review from me. I definitely need to sort of go away and pick out a Dark Tranquillity playlist from somewhere and go through it and try and experience what this band has to offer, because I think it's a lot, and what they do is really, 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 really good. The video was fantastic. I like the way the sort of animated symbols and visuals are kind of morphed and sort of disappeared and appeared behind the vocalist in the main. Just really well put together video, a lot of thought into that, and very creative. And we talk about rewatch value. You want to watch that again just to sort of experience it again, and capture everything they're trying to portray in this video. The main riff was sort of really hooky. I can sort of remember it now. Just a really good, top quality band. I think that from that outing, they probably deserve sort of more recognition, because I don't know many people who cite themselves as Tranquillity fans. We said earlier about, do you see any Caliban t-shirts? But you don't see anybody wearing this band's merch.
These are influential though.
Yeah, they've got a long established career. So I mean, there's
critically acclaimed.
A lot to delve into if you are looking to get into the band. So I'm gonna have a job to do there if I do. But I'm certainly gonna check them out. And that was an excellent song. With a really good accompanying video as well, and a great introduction for me to this highly regarded band.
So with Dark Tranquillity, obviously I mentioned before that they formed off of certain members that left In Flames, formed Dark Tranquillity, and a lot of the guys that like In Flames early stuff moved over to Dark Tranquillity, because In Flames changed their sound. They had elements of more new metal that came in, and so people were like, we want that classic melodic death sound, and Dark Tranquillity maintained that. Now, Dark Tranquillity has also developed their sound away from their earlier stuff. So it's, again, one of those ones we talk about where a band's got a history of albums. Which one do you start with? Because if this does not sound anything like their first album,
right,
at all, so you're in complete. They were much more vocally extreme all the way through. There was less. What you found with all the things like In Flames and Dark Tranquillity is like there was no clean vocals on the first albums. They all kind of came in later on. Saying that, I thought this was a great track. We talk about the heavy vocals and aggressive vocals. You can clearly hear clarity in his voice. You understand what he's singing about. You understand the tonality. You can understand the words, which is really important. Then he gets this lovely, gentle, clean style.
Yeah.
which
Delicate.
again, it's delicate at points, but it's soulful as well, which I love. There's emotion, there's meaning. Sometimes we've talked about bands today where we've talked about metalcore bands and they've gone to the clean section and you're like, it's all in key and everything, but it feels, nah.
Out of place.
It just doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel emotional. There's no emotional connection. You don't feel that the singer really genuinely is singing about anything. In this case, when he was singing, you genuinely felt he was trying to tell you something. He was singing from his heart. And that came across in the video and also in the song. The thing I like about Dark Tranquillity is they are still an album-based band rather than singles. So when you listen, they want you to listen to the album from start to finish because the songs relate to each other and they tell a story and it's a journey. So they're not just about whack a single out and different songs on an album mean different things and they have no relationship to each other apart from they're just a compilation or a collection of songs. They want to write a story, they want to tell you a whole story across this album and they want you to enjoy it as a piece of work and a piece of art. And I think Dark Tranquillity do that great and I think it was a great video. Kirk?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the discography. The classic album is 1995's The Gallery. But even their debut is melodic death metal from the start.
Character and Fiction, that's really good.
Is that the one, you know? Yeah.
That's where they changed. That's where they significantly,
2005.
2005, they changed.
Because this is from the upcoming album End Time Signals, which is out on the 22nd of August. That song, I think you were right. Did you... Paradise Lost.
Paradise Lost
Once you
reference,
mentioned that, I was starting to hear it. Certainly in the splashes of piano in between the guitar distortion.
That's where it changed.
I think the vocals were the standout feature of that song, weren't they? There was a tasty riff in there though as well. I mean, we've been critical of gothic metal because it's like they take the vocal arrangements and then they have to put guitars in on top. That one felt a bit more natural and the guitars really did grab hold of the song when the main riff comes in and it was imaginative, the fretwork. My only criticism, I got used to the chorus to the point where I was bored of it by the third rendition.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad chorus, but I do like the more delicate singing as well, where the dynamics soften somewhat. And what a growl, you know. And they're doing it. Actually, was the chorus actually death metal vocals? Was that the bridge? Because that was a point of repetition. I really enjoyed the ferocity of those.
Yeah.
You're right. These are an albums band. Definitely looking forward to listening to the album. I'd be expecting a lot of variation as well, because they don't want to place limits on what they do or nothing's off the table. That's one of the terms, isn't it, that we use to describe artists that are quite eclectic and experimental. And I can see why they're still on Century Media. These guys are legends. They're credited as one of the pioneers of melodic death metal and they've gone in a more prog direction.
Yeah.
Good video. I don't normally pay attention to the video. Yeah, I can see that there's clearly a decent budget behind this as well. Mikhail Starner, I thought even his performance in there had a lot of sincerity to it. So there's a lot to like about this song. And I'll just echo what Andy said. Probably need 2 or 3 listens to really understand all the subtleties in there and really appreciate it even more.
I think when you talk about their early stuff, like the early one for Here and also for In Flames, they've all been they've all talked about how they threw too much at it. Everything and the kitchen sink was thrown into these songs. So you'd have like a 4-minute song with 18 different time signature changes and they never gave anything a breathing room because they were trying to be too out there and they all realised actually we've gone too far with this. And the same happened with their first album, Skydance. So, and I think it was Haven, I think was the one. I've done reviews on songs off of all these albums.
Yeah.
And it was only really when I think there's some off of Haven, but Character and Fiction, I really got into. That's where they had a significant change in musical style. But before that, Projector and The Gallery were definitely extreme.
Yeah. The Gallery is the one that is cited as the band's finest work. Yeah. That's just an opinion.
If you want classic Gothenburg, melodic death metal, that's the album to go for. Anyway, if you enjoyed our video today, please do like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the video sometime very soon. Take care.